Morning. Well, it looks like I made it through another night. I don't know if I feel relief or dread. The dread of having to face another day. I sleep, but I'm so tired. So tired. I toss and turn. My whole body aches, but I've not exercised in weeks. I barely have the strength to open my eyes. I'm disgusted with myself for doing nothing and just moping. I need to get up and do something, but I feel like I can't. One step at a time, just get off the bed and try to get ready. I head towards the shower, leaving the lights in the bathroom off, keeping my eyes down as I pass the mirror. I can't bear to look at the reflection of a failure. I space out as the water runs down my body. This was the part where I would start to cry, but I don't do that anymore. I grab my towel quickly, covering myself as though I'm ashamed that a non-existent audience would see me in full view. I dry myself and sit back on my bed. Leaving my bed makes me feel cold and vulnerable. I balance and shift my weight between my 2 feet, no longer depending on a piece of furniture for support. I take a few heavy steps to put on the first clothes that I manage to reach. I don't think about what to wear anymore, as long as I don't smell too bad. I don't want to ruin another person's day with my odor. Being a burden to myself feels bad enough. Forget it, I tell myself. I must be a fool for thinking today would be different. No, it is. It can be different. I could leave the house right now and make something of my day. Come on, just walk away from the bed. Come on, get up. Stand up. Walk out the door. You've already gotten ready. Take the next step. Move. Okay, take a deep breath. I know it's just leaving the house, a simple thing, but the struggle to do so has really worn me down. I need a moment to calm myself. Okay, I'm out now. I did it. I'm supposed to feel good, right? I achieved something I'm usually unable to, but... Ugh! The morning crowd feels so overwhelming. People everywhere, and they're in my space. I quickly move to a quiet area where people I judge and accuse of being unaware of the world are not present. It's going to take a while, but I just can't handle the crowds right now, and I could use some fresh air. I begin the walk to school, and it's actually making me feel a bit better. Somehow, my thoughts are slowing down, and I'm just enjoying being in my own bubble. I don't realize how much time has passed, and by the time I reach the school gates, I'm already 15 minutes late. The disciplinary master spots me and shakes his head. I'm in trouble again. What's new? I should get used to it. I can never do anything right. The DM stares at me with a look that's all too familiar. I get it from my family and teachers all the time. I call it the look of expected disappointment. It's when you expect disappointment from the person, and yet you act like you expected more when you knew in your heart this would be the outcome. The DM lectures me about the importance of school and discipline, about how a bright future starts today. I snap and say, well, I'm struggling at home. I feel down or numb all the time. It's difficult for me to even wake up. The DM looks at his shoes, fumbling for the right words.
Maybe you're creating your own problems? You know, nowadays kids are so sensitive. I mean, if you're feeling down, you should try and think positive. Okay, I'll let you off today. Just make sure you're not late again.
Thanks, I mutter and brisk walk back to class. He let me off the hook, and that's better than spending an hour in detention. That would just be torturous. I sit conspicuously in class and look around the classroom. A bunch of familiar faces, and yet everyone here seems like a stranger. It's as if I'm not part of the picture, and I'm just an observer. I wonder how people are able to smile so easily. I try to remember the last time I didn't have to force out a smile just to comply with social norms. I know the inside of me has not smiled in what feels like too long. I'm hardly present. I'm just going through the motion. The school bell rings. Class has ended. The next motion begins. Home. Finally! I'm feeling so tired. All the thoughts, decisions to make, dialogue makes me feel so relieved to be back home. I probably need some time to wind down. The events of the day are still in my mind. It would probably be a good time for me to catch up with some schoolwork since I'm ridiculously behind. But my mind is feeling a different type of tiredness too. This tiredness feels like I could possibly get some deep sleep. You know what? I'm too tired to change out. I think I'm just going to lie on my bed and sleep. Today wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Beds feel safe. They bring comfort and a way to avoid responsibilities and facing problems. But this creates a feeling of unproductivity, which can lead to a sense of purposelessness, feeding the depression